Shut the cock off on Jelly on Look. I can't look. I can't get my words straight. Okay, I can. All right, so look, I'm coming on today because I gotta talk about this because I had this bass. I even had it up for sale a couple times, and I feel shame. I feel shame for doing that. I mean, I really do. I mean, you guys gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm about to do this, just that. Okay, I get it, man. And I saw, you know how you see things that you think, oh, if I get that, man, I should be kind of cool. You know, as far as bass concerned, it's no. So I put this bass up, and then I started thinking. I said, well, you know, let me go in the shop and find out. Let me go pick it up and actually reset it up, and don't even put no new strings on it. Just reset it up and see what's the big hula about the bass. So that's what I did. All right, so look, take this out. All right, so this is the bass I'm talking about. If you look at it, you're like, oh, dude, you just talk about a Music Man. That's not a Music Man. This is a 1982. All right, the crazy thing is, in 1980, I would say 80, 81, or something like that, Leo, I would say 81, 80, 82. In fact, this probably one of the first year. He started making basses again, and this was the bass. It is a G&L 1000. Now, when I first met Andrew Goucher, in 1982, Andrew Goucher had a double humbucker. Was he killing on stage? We was at a gospel music workshop thing. Andrew Goucher was killing with a 4-string G&L on stage. He was killing. I mean, I've heard a lot of basses, but that one caught my attention. Anyway, we're talking about this one today. And, you know, we love Gooch. All right, so listen. All right, so I went back to pick this bass up. I mean, you look at it, no battery. This is the Mocha. And I think this is kind of rare. The Mocha is kind of rare. I don't know why I'm trying to sell it, man, because I didn't really play it. I only played the bass twice. Once on a gig, and then probably I think I took it to church one time. But I am so ashamed of myself. Say ashamed. Say ashamed. I'm ashamed. Look, I'm ashamed. I am, because I got to the point where I did a little bit of, you know, I don't ever study these things. I tell you what I feel. And you guys know the history. There's so much stuff on the internet right now. You ain't even got to listen to what I got to say. You just go on the internet and pull it up. All right, so with this bass here, you got a 3-way switch. You got, I think this is single core humbucking. I said humbucking. I said it again. Humbucking. And I don't know why they call that the oh my God. It is not an oh my God. It's just a bass boost is what it is. But there's no battery in this bass. So Leo was thinking, man, I love the headstock. The headstock is amazing. It doesn't look like a Music Man. All right? And it doesn't, you know, try to copy anything. I mean, you still got a Music Man kind of thing vibe going on right there. But anywho, he was the inventor anyway. All right, so look. I'm going to say it just like this. I'm going to plug it in. Oh, it's a volume and then treble and bass and that 3-way cut. Single, humbucking, and oh my God. What? I don't know why they keep saying oh my God. Just the bass boost. I said that again. Am I repeating myself? Yeah. All right, so anyway, we gonna plug it in. And look. I need y'all to tell me why this bass has not became historical. Why this bass has not became historical. Because look, check it out. Leo was still using the 70s vibe of the backplate, where you can take one of these, stick it in that hole right there. See that? Stick it right in that hole right there, and you can adjust the neck, tilt the neck back and forward. It's the coolest thing, man. That is the coolest thing. And the 3-way boat backplate. That is the coolest thing. And the cutaways. I mean, Leo was thinking, man. He was, when I tell you he was thinking, he was thinking. All right, so look. All right, so we got it plugged in. What I want to do is tune it up, and then I'm going to play it, because when I pulled it out and set it up, I played a little bit, but I love P basses, and I don't know why I'm not playing this bass, but I'm going to change. I'm going to change that. Woo! Did I touch that? Almost. Look, I'm going to change that today. We're going to change this today. And how are we going to change it? We're going to play it. All right. So we're going to get to the point of we'll cut everything back. Got to tune it up first, y'all. Okay. All right. So it sounds, even with everything off. Let's go to the first position. So the switch is all the way up. This is the single chord position. Oh, I'm coming through my SWR LA12 with no hone in it. You ain't got no hone in you. I mean, it's just a great sounding P bass. Now, I can't tell you how long it's been since I played this bass, so the strings are really old. I think last time I played was some gig 2 or 3 years ago. That's a shame, isn't it? In the middle. Back to the front. In the middle. And all the way to the back with a boost. Now this bass is off already. When I tell you it's off, it's off. There's no treble on, there's no bass on, and of course you know ain't got no horn in that jump. Okay, now we go back to the middle. And to the front. Okay, so now, since we got it at the front, which is, I think it's the single cut, I mean, parallel, as you call it, or single, we're going to take the treble, and it doesn't have a detent, but on the knobs, it has this little thing on the knob top. It's a thing on the knob top. Thing on the knob top. And I'm going to put that right in the middle. Okay, and in the middle. And all the way to the back. In the middle. And up front. I didn't hear that right. All right, so now we're gonna take the bass and we're gonna take the bass and put it in the middle also. This is the treble in the middle, or D10. Treble at D10, bass at D10. Switches all the way to the front. In the middle. And all the way to the back. I mean, either way, it's sounding like a P, a really incredible P. And if I was coming through probably an amp with the horn in it, you probably hit a lot more cleaner, and the strings were a lot newer, you probably a lot more cleaner. But there are some of you guys that really like the way the bass sounds dark like that. You know, real deep and dark and heavy. So like me. So this is. And then some people just like it, a little thinner. And always to the single coil, or what do you want to call it? You know what I'm saying. Which is I think the real P sound. So for me, I don't know why this bass didn't make history. I don't know why it didn't become one of the icons of the 80s. I mean, you got the Music Man, which is, sitting up there. And then you have, your jazzes after that. Everybody started getting into the P bass and the jazzes. But this bass right here, I don't know why it's got a single quarter sawn neck. Did I say quarter sawn? I said quarter sawing. There's no such thing as quarter sawing. You know what I'm saying? So I be making up stuff, man. So we're gonna take it and take the treble all the way over. That's at the front switch, second switch. And all the way to the back. I like all switches actually. All of them sound really, really incredible. So we're gonna take the bass, put the bass just a little bit on 3/4 and see what happens. In the middle. And all the way to the front. Woo! In the middle. Don't know why this bass didn't get the honorary mention of historical basses, man. And I fault myself. I really do, because I have the bass here and I don't play it. It's a shame that I have this magnitude of bass in my possession and don't play it. That is so shameful. It is, man, because the Mocha is the hardest to find. And this bass is just totally incredible. So there you have it, folks. I'm not gonna say much about this, but I feel hurt because I don't play the bass like I should. But I'm guaranteed from this point on, I'm gonna start playing the bass. I'm gonna keep it out. That way I know I play it. Every time I look over to the corner, it's gonna be sitting in the corner. So that means I gotta play it. Keep praying for the Queen and I. Keep praying for the Hobo Depot, that it shall be, a watering hole. Keep on being a watering hole for many. Listen, guys, there's a lot of you that's hurting in the world right now. If you want to talk, just hit me up. We can talk. I can listen, whatever the case may be. But every morning we're praying for y'all. Every morning, every night. So, guys, please remember one thing. If you don't remember anything else from me, please subscribe. I know a lot of you guys come to the site, but you won't subscribe. So please subscribe. And then after you subscribe, remember I said this to all my new subscribers and people who come to my site. Shut it, Gaga! I'm out of here. Peace. Who did anyway?